Oh, dude. According to this right here, we are live.
Really?
Maybe. According to this right. Oh yeah. Oh, we are live. Man, let's get this party started. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to. Wait 1 second. I gotta turn off this music. The Tool Show. Bam, bam, bam. Dave Horning says, let's get this party started. Look at that. Greg Haberman from another space and time. I just heard there might be actual flowing water on Pluto. Did you hear that?
It totally is.
Are you on Pluto right now?
I am. Can't you tell by my awesome surroundings?
I can. It's a little austere up there. You guys will get decorations soon.
I don't know. I usually keep my adult toys all back here, but I just figured for the show I'd take them down.
Well, that's noble of you. Thank you.
Got to keep family friendly.
That's true. We're all about family friendly. Welcome to the Tool Show. If you're new here, well, welcome. It is a half hour of your life you will never get back. But really, come on. This existential existence of nothingness, really, what were you doing anyways? My name is Sage. That's Plutonium Greg Haberman.
Hello.
And we are the Tools. We generally talk about marketing if we happen to get around to it. I was going to say something anecdotal about Pluto, but really, no, never mind. So, did you hear what the show was about today, Greg?
I did.
What?
Not.
You read the mail?
No, I don't know what we're talking about.
I figured as much. Well,
I bet it's great, though.
You know what? Well, I wanted you to read the mail because I made this very clever animated GIF. I mean, I didn't make it. I stole a very clever animated GIF.
GIF?
It was good. Anyways, I was excited. My stealing abilities are awesome. What's that?
I'm going to go look at it now.
Oh, good. Please do. Yeah. Greg is working from home today because it is International LeBron James Day here in Akron. And let's see. So, Pamela Hoffman. What's up, Pamela?
Well, that was great. You're right. That was a good gift.
Isn't that good? It's a GIF.
Nicely done.
Jim Franklin says, you were going to give us a bunch of leads. Exactly. And Scanworks says it was very clever. Yes, indeed. Yes. My stealiness is very clever indeed. I don't know. It said I could download it. And so I did. And then I uploaded it. So whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's stealing and not stealing anymore these days. So I just steal. When in doubt, steal. At least with, intellectual property. So today the topic is, what do you do for a Klondike bar? No. What do you do after you get a lead? I think a lot of times, hey, Pamela Hoffman, Tools watchers, I'm going to go do dishes and listen to the show. Wow, that's a twofer. Now there is a good use of time. That's exactly what you should be doing. Very nice. Did you hear about the Pluto news, Pam? That there is flowing water maybe, on Pluto, the planet that Neil deGrasse Tyson is a little irritated about. He doesn't. I just have to say this. He doesn't like the fact that plutonium is on the element chart because he's like, we were going on a run of planets and Pluto is not a planet. He is calling for us to rename plutonium. Anyways, so he's very serious about this. So at any rate, when getting leads, file them and go watch the Tool Show, says Stephen Troutman. Excellent choice. Excellent. That is the first option. For sure. For sure that's the first option. Another option could be to use a CRM. Does anyone know what CRM is out there in the crowd? Well, never mind, I'll tell you. customer relationship management, or manager, depending on how you're using it in a sentence. You can use it either way. Are you a fan of the CRM, Mr. Haberman?
Love it.
Love it. That's all I need to know. If you had to say what is the most famous reindeer of them all,
Salesforce.
Thank you. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, bro. Salesforce, the most famous. What's that? Jeez, oh, Pete. What? Malware. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh, Shaggy! What happened?
Can't help you with that, brother.
Shoot.
What website are you on?
Hold on. Oh my god.
Did my mom send you that link? Because you shouldn't click on it if my mom sent it to you.
What's going on? Prevent this page from being additional dialogue. Yes. Hey. Okay, hold on.
I'm not registered. Damn word.
Oh jeez, this is terrible. Oh my god. Never mind. It's going down. We're going down. Oh jeez. That was a nightmare. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you clicked on a bad link, brother.
Dude, I just typed in Salesforce.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh, I typed in Salesforce. Do not type in Salesforce.com.
Jim has a headache.
Jeez, well,
That's the wrong place to be.
Me too. That was a nightmare. I have never experienced something so horrendous as that. That was insane.
You just remind me the next time I see you, and I'll step up my game.
Okay, all right. Jeez, that was awesome. Okay, the government's saving their airways for LeBron info only. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dane Earl says explain CRM. Well, please do not go to Salesforce.com, because that is a hellish existence over there. That was insane. So here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, I have to, hold on, I have to do something here. Remove, add, screen capture. She's coming. The pretty Salesforce girl is coming. Hold on, you're gonna love her. There you go. 1 second. 1 second. She's on her way. There she is. See? Miss Salesforce. Okay. So, Dane Earl says, explain the CRM. Well, so CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, or Manager, and it is a tool that allows you to manage your customers or your leads. In reality, it is just a database with a fancy front end. Would you agree with that assessment, Greg?
Yes.
Perfect. So this Salesforce is the leader in this space. But what you should know is the price. Before we go on, they never want to talk about the price because they want to sell you. As soon as they tell you all the benefits and features, you'll never want to not have it. That's what they think. So here you go. For your convenience, you can get an out-of-the-box CRM for up to 5 users, starting at $25 per month per user if you buy annually. I don't even know if you can buy monthly. Do you know? Can you buy monthly?
I think you can, but the price goes up to like maybe $35 per user.
Yeah. So, but what I can tell you is that the $25 version is so hobbled that you will quickly become so annoyed that you will just beg to give them 75, or as they say, their most popular scam, $150 a month. If you, for example, want to integrate MailChimp and Salesforce so that like one goes into the other, the only way you'll be able to do that is with the $150 a month per user paid annually version.
Now, I will say that unless you have a large team of like sales people,
Yes.
and you're just like you're a smaller place, you could just get the one user and everybody share it.
Yes. Hold on. Steven's like, did we lose you? Are you able to hear me? I'll say that. That's correct. That would be the one saving grace. That if
Probably
you won't,
breaking their terms of service or whatever, but who cares?
yeah, for $150 a month, break whatever you want. Do you feel it's worth it, Greg?
Okay, well, I don't know that we've really gotten into what it is.
Okay, so could you explain what it is?
Could I explain what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's a
'cause I
place
didn't do
where
a
like
job.
you get your leads, so you get a lead in, and then you put your lead in some way, shape, or form into Salesforce, and it keeps track of like the date that they were put in, what type of lead they are, so you can label them different things. Are they like hot prospects, or are they, did they buy your product? Are they a full-on customer? It keeps track of all their company things, phone numbers, address, that kind of stuff. And it allows you some variety of integration between this central hub and other programs like Sage mentioned, MailChimp. It'll also work with like QuickBooks, and so you can do billing. So it's just kind of like a central hub of what's going on in your business. And if you do have salespeople, you can assign them leads that they're to follow up on. You can see where they're at in a sales funnel, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is that
So
accurate? Yeah.
that's so great. Yeah. So it is a way for teams to talk to each other about leads and how they're gonna just like make so much money and they're gonna be so rich. So they have tons of products now. I don't even know what it's called. Is it Sales Cloud? Salesforce Automation?
There's tons of different things that tie in that they want to sell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they'll usually give you the features, and the features are like they're just like so yeah, like look at this. Just look at this, people. With Sales Cloud, you can grow your accounts faster, find new customers faster, and close deals faster from anywhere. I was going to say the only truthful word in there was from anywhere, but that's not true either. You have to have an internet connection, and there are many places in the world that don't have it. So I believe that the only true words in that sentence are with Sales Cloud. I'm pretty sure. Everything else is a lie, I think. Don't you
I
think
would
it's a
say
lie?
that like CRMs and tools of that nature are the features usually outweigh the benefits. And I say that because
that's
the
profound.
features
I
are
dig it.
there, but
Yes.
I feel that most people will not use all of the features.
Yes.
And so they think they're getting the full benefits, but they're actually like not,
Yeah, wow, dude, that's pretty profound. So, just to repeat what he said, the features outweigh the benefits. And that's what you do. You're buying all these features because you're like, "Oh, it's going to make my business I'm going to grow my accounts faster and I'm going to find new customers faster." Which is a total lie. Like, how is this going to make you find new customers faster? Like, what is it going to do? Like, is it going to go out for you and start schlepping your stuff for you or something?
I think if you use it, if you can dedicate yourself to using it, then those things balance themselves out. But
Oh,
like for the whole, most people don't do that.
there
Like
it is.
like if you have a tool set like Raven Tools, which you can get from like the Sage Rec system,
Yeah.
ding, plug.
Thank you.
Sure. um, like there's a set of SEO tools, right? And blogging tools and keyword management tools and competitor tools. And they're awesome if you proactively use them.
Yes. You know what? It's like going on a diet. Like, you know, every diet you will lose weight with every single diet. You're going to lose weight fast and easy as long as you do the diet and it's easy for you. um, so yeah, it's totally misleading. Steve Troutman comes in with some really cool stats. 48% of people never follow up with a lead. 25% of salespeople never make a second contact and stop. And 12% of salesmen only make 3 contacts and stop, and only 10% make more than 3 contacts. 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% are made on the second, 5% on the third, the fourth. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact, of which only 10% of salespeople are doing. And
I would say like in a business like ours where our leads are like, they just kind of slowly come in, and I think they, that Stevens thing is if we're not reaching back out to these people, that we're going to lose them, but we're not, in all fairness, getting half a dozen leads a day, but we're small. We're like a boutique company. But I can say that when somebody I know ran a roofing company for a period of time, you were getting 5 leads a day. It was not out of the question.
Yeah.
And when you start to do that, then you really need to follow up and like review that list like every single day. Like, okay, well, this person called yesterday. Where are they at in the cycle? We need to reach back out to them. Blah 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 blah. And so a CRM becomes very handy for that.
Yes.
But again, it's only as handy as you make it.
Yes.
I've never heard of 17 hats, but I want to check it out.
Yeah, we need to look at this. But Deb Scanworks said something pretty profound. She says, that sounds like a fancy spreadsheet to me. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's basically
right?
What any database is.
Yes, that's true. That's exactly right. Pamela Lewis says this is great information. That's so encouraging. Every show I'm like, this is the worst show ever. Anyways, so let's look at 17 hats. Steve Troutman, great find. I do not know 17 hats. I started by just looking at the pricing. The 2-year plan is $399 every 2 years. That's a $537 savings. The monthly plan is $39, so you pay per month. Or wait, the annual plan. Okay, that's the annual plan. If you do the annual plan where you pay for the entire year, it's $24. So those prices, if you buy it for 2 years, it's only $16 a month if you pay all the months. I mean, so that's pretty cool. And Steve says that his wife uses this and she loves it.
Nice.
So,
The one thing I would say, like if you're shopping around for one of these, and there are plenty of them, I would say make sure that if you decide at any point in time, like let's say you sign up for the 2-year plan, but at the end of the 2 years, you're like, you know what, I'm just not using it, whatever. You want to be able to have your data. You still want all your customer information. And so I would just make sure that when you're shopping around, the one that you choose to go with and spend your dollars on has an option for you to export in some way, shape, or form, maybe to a spreadsheet, export your customer information, because you don't want to lose it when you decide to not renew.
Yep. And that's exactly what Scanworks just posted in the comments. Do they hold your data hostage? Stop paying them, and there goes your info. They very well could. And if you don't export your stuff, you would definitely lose it on any platform. But I would say that would be a top on my list priority to make sure that you can export all your stuff. So, so this all came about actually because of our meetup that we had this morning. We were talking about this very topic, and we were talking about alternatives to a traditional content or a customer relationship management tool. And so I thought we could talk about some different, yeah. Steve Trotman's like, no export, no purchase. That's perfect. That is perfect. I thought we could talk about some alternative CRMs. And the first one that I would like to suggest is your email management tool. So most email management tools allow you to put all kinds of information in about a person. So, like for example, here we come in. This is Gazette Ovadia. She's a Sage Rock subscriber, and you can see here that you can go in and you can add all her contact information: phone, address, email, social media, website, what her time zone is, where her location is. I mean, just tons and tons of, and then down below, if you can see here, oh wait, I can't lower Greg, sorry. Well, I think you can see it. You can add her to groups. So she could be in a prospect group, or if she was a customer group. You could put her in groups of where you found her, like trade show lead. And then what's so handy about that is that if you have all your contacts in your email management tool, then there is no effort in pulling them up by group and sending out group emails, which I don't believe Salesforce can do that, can it, Greg? No,
I don't know.
I don't.
I mean,
think
not.
so. I think they want you to buy an email tool.
Yeah, I think they want you to use one of their email tools, or it does tie in with other email tools. So.
Yeah, right. But you would not use Salesforce to do that. You would or they might talk to each other or something like that. But you're kind of basically saving a step by just putting them in your email tool, and you can leave notes and you can see conversations. Like if you send out an email and she replies back, you'll see that whole conversation here. If you have an e-commerce store, you can connect e-commerce and you can see how much revenue she generated. If you have goals on your site, you can track goal tracking. And that's interesting because that MailChimp actually becomes a kind of a light marketing automation tool like Marketo, which is thousands of dollars a month. Well, maybe not thousands, maybe $1,500 a month is probably their entry level. And so I think that's a pretty valid way of managing your contacts. Do you have one off the top of your head, Greg? I've been thinking about this all day. It's okay if you're like, no, I don't know.
So go ahead, brother.
Oh, good. All right, good. The one that I'm using actually for CMO Sage right now, which incidentally, CMO Sage currently priced at $99 a month, no contract, unlimited voice, text, and video messaging with your executive, which at this point will probably be me. There you go. So what I'm doing is, Evernote is a tool that allows you to take notes, okay? And what I do here is I go into Evernote, and all my CMO Sage members are in here. I know, it was shameless, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm supposed to plug more, people tell me. So what I do here is I have my CMO Sage members in here. And then what I do is I go in and I, like when I have a meeting with them, I pull up their notes, and then I can add to the notes, and then I can reference it every time I come back. And so what's cool about it is right up at the top here, if you notice, there is a reminder. So let's say, for example, it's better than paid commercials. Thank you, Jim. I agree. Product placement is the future. So what you can do here is, like, you could say, you could write here in Dan Pruitt's, for example, you could be like, call him on Friday. Call him on Friday. Friday. And then you come up here, I'll clear that reminder and add a new one, and you do notify me, and it says, do you want to notify me tomorrow or in a week, or you can pick the day, so that would be tomorrow. And so then you're going to get a notification for Dan Pruitt's note, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what is it? Thank you, Smosh. Smosh. You are Smosh. That's interesting. You're ahead of your time. Thank you, Greggy. So this is a very cool way of creating like lists. You can create tasks lists. So, like, for example, I can easily go in here and I can add like shopping lists or things to do, and then you can check these suckers right off, So that's it. What is this? Yes, it is. It's Evernote. And what I can tell you is the vast majority of the stuff that you do in Evernote, you can do for free. Now, I forget. I just recently bought like a monthly plan on here to see it, and what you can see here is you can, in this plan, which might not be free. I can't remember now. You can connect to your Google Drive, so you can share documents. It's like there's a business card reader. ScanWorks, do the alerts pop up in Evernote or elsewhere? That's a fine question. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I'm sorry.
I believe they'll pop up, like, if you have Evernote's one of those things that allows you to like share notes across all platforms and devices. So if you have it on the web and you put a note in, but you also have the app on your phone, I believe it'll let you know through the phone app.
Nice. And so what I did here was I connected to a Google Drive document, and so it's right there as a hyperlink, and when I want to open it, I just click on it and it'll open right up. You can store pictures, you can do audio recordings. I forget if I said that you can scan in business cards with a paid version. It's really comprehensive, and then with the tagging feature. What's that?
Can it do handwriting?
It can do handwriting, yep. So like on your tablet, you can do handwriting. It's a great tool, and if you don't have a lot of contacts, I would think that Evernote would be really handy, because you could just make like a prospects tag. If somebody comes in, you put in their contact information and you tag them as a prospect, and then you can add reminders. You'd be like, I need to call this person next week, and you put in their, you just go in here and hold on. So if I do done and hold on. So yeah, and then you just do this reminder. You're like, I need to talk to her on July 4th. It was very important that we talk on July 4th because we should never take a day off in America. Go America. So anyways, it's like the only downside I can see to this is that this is not a database. So now, while it has a really good search feature, like, you're not going to be able to export this information like by not a first name column, a last name column, an address column. If you want to go into a more traditional contact manager, you're going to have to kind of copy and paste stuff, or hire somebody from like a third world country through Upwork, and they'll do it for like $2 an hour. So they would, and they'll probably do a great job at it. What do you think of that? Good? You like? Yeah, you likes. Okay. You got another one? I got another one.
Go for it.
Yay. Okay. So now, mind you, these are all like free. So Mailchimp is free for the first 2,000 contacts. If you go over that, they're going to want you to pay. But Evernote is free, and what I'm going to also show you is docs.google.com. So you can, I mean, you probably know that there is this Google Docs, and you can create forms. So, like, for example, you can come in here. Let's see, forms. Where is it? I'll find it. Forms. There we are. So you can come in here, and so I think I started one right here. So this is an auction contact form. So, like, for auction people, you can come in and here, I'll show you. Like, you just take this URL. It makes a form. Okay. You can put this information. Yeah, William. Hey, William, what's up? That's Bill. That's Bill Grulich, my man. So there you go. You make, oh my God, you can't see it. You can't see it. So there you go. You make this little form. And forms are very, very, very easy to make in Google Docs. So you come in here, you make a new form, you just add some questions. You can do like short answer, which is a line like a name, long answer, multiple choice, checkbox, drop down. What's a linear scale? Oh, linear scale. I love that. From 1 to 5, are you super not satisfied or super totally satisfied? Like those. Those are fun. Multiple choice grid. Woo, that's exciting. Date, time, really good stuff. So all this kind of cool stuff, and then it produces this, and then what happens is you will here. Hold on. Like if you go back, you can go into this little form, and when you're logged in, and you can see your responses, but you can also export it into Excel, and so those people that came into the form are then automatically put into, say, your contact form, and then you can add to it and put things in here, and then so you've created your own mini little basically CRM totally for free, which ScanWorks ever so appropriately pointed out that's all those things really are. Now, I don't know if it has like alerts. That there's all these like add-ons. Do you know have you ever heard of anything like that? That there's you could do some sort of alert in
Google.
Google, yeah. Oh my gosh! Look, dude. Look. Add a reminder. So here, let's try this. Let's try this. Allow. Okay. Great. That was so exciting. Now I don't know what to. Oh wait. Use the Add Reminders submenu in Add-ons to get started. This app lets you receive email reminders before dates in a specific column of your sheet are reached. So check it out. Add a reminder. Do this. Set up, edit, reminders. So it looks to me like you could make a new reminder. You could be like when the timestamp, which is incidentally over here, reaches a certain date, send a reminder, and you can notify other people. The email, it sends an email. Awesome. Totally 100%, absolutely, totally free. So I would say that if you are just dude, I'm running late, but I will also say that I just recently downloaded a free app on my phone called Simpler. This is iOS. So Simpler is an app that connects with the iOS contacts, but will add groups and add all this other functionality and sync it other places. So there was a guy in our meetup today. Manuals. I throw manuals out. So he managed all his contacts on his phone, and I thought that was quite clever. There's business card readers on for apps on your phone. There's all kinds of good things. So I thought, those are some things that you could do with your contacts. What do you think? Is that good enough, man?
Sure, we could keep going for more, but yeah, that's some ideas.
Yeah, it's some ideas.
Some good ideas.
Yeah, and the point of this is, once you structure your contacts, you're going to be able to more easily see when the last time you talked to them, what you were talking about, when you should follow up next. Any of these tools are going to help you do that better. And you don't need to spend $125 a month on some bullcrap Salesforce. Unless you're a multimillionaire, then throw around your $125. Oh, ScanWorks says very helpful. Very helpful. Thank you, ScanWorks. All right, Greg, my man, that's all I got, bro.
Okay.
All right, you gonna go to the LeBron James celebration?
Oh my lord. I don't know. I'm gonna
You calling him here my lord now? Is that what we refer to him as? My lord? His name is no longer. He's the Lord formerly known as LeBron. My lord. Oh my lord. I don't think I can make it. You don't sound like you're going.
I would. I just, it's one of those things where it depends on if it's too crazy and there's no way I'm going to make it home, then no, I'm not going.
Who needs to go home? All right. Steve Troutman says, follow up. The only way to succeed. And he says, go Cavs. They should go on vacation. That's where they should go right now. Go Cavs on vacation. And then come back. Smo Mashup says, also check out the Zoho.com. All free tools there too. Ooh, good one. Good one, bro. All right, party people. That's all I got. You got anything else, my man?
Nah.
No. Anyways, we are from Akron, and that is that is the home of LeBron James. That's why we are now calling him our Lord. So, because he's awesome. And Stipe Miocic, the heavyweight champion of the UFC world. They'll go to Disney World. He's from Cleveland. And bringing the UFC to Cleveland, yo. We are on and I believe our hockey team won the cup, didn't it?
Yeah, the Calder Cup.
We're on fire. Pamela Hartman was born. That's crazy, man. This is our era.
I feel it.
I feel
uplifted.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay awesome, because you are awesome. Everyone's awesome. You guys rock, and we will see you all next time.